Hey you! If you're listening to this podcast, chances are you do parkour, and you probably also live in Belgium. Well, then you should probably join the online Belgian parkour community. It's the #1 place to connect with parkour people from all over the country. It's created and managed by the sponsor of this podcast, Parkour Uni. You can click the link in the description to join our online community. We are recording, man. Let's put it back there. Okay. I don't really have an intro, but let's just start. Welcome everyone to our first episode of the AMBRAS podcast. There actually is a camera. What the hell?
Should we watch the camera? Should we watch each other?
No, just
chill.
Just chill.
Yeah.
Alright, I got some questions here, but I'll just start with the obvious ones. Who are you? What are you doing here? What the fuck are you doing here?
My name is Ward.
Nice.
Ward Mortier. I'm from Ghent, from this city.
Yes, Ghent represent.
Ghent represent. Although I left Ghent a few years ago to move to Brussels.
Yeah.
But still carried the city in my heart.
That's crazy.
I'm a tracer, mainly a circus artist nowadays. I used to be a parkour tracer.
Tracer. I just say parkour athlete.
Yeah. Athlete, don't know.
But it's actually crazy because I've heard your name a lot of times when we're training. Like a lot of times I look at a jump and then everybody says like, oh yeah, Ward did the jump, or like, oh, Ward could do it, and I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
Who is that guy?
Who is Ward?
Who is that guy?
It's like, what the hell? So yeah, it's nice to like put a face to it, you know. And it's the first time for people listening. It's the first time we're actually meeting.
Yeah,
we trained together.
Day.
We trained together today. It was pretty nice.
Nice.
So that's sick, man. That's crazy. You started parkour like way earlier than me. You're also a bit older. How old are you?
I'm 31 years old.
31.
I started parkour in, I think, 2007, 2008.
Yeah, that's okay. What the hell? I was born in 2005. So that's crazy. What the hell?
But it's cool to see, like, to feel how I get older and how parkour is still existing in the city. Yeah.
A lot of things have changed
and developed. For sure.
Yeah.
Like
a lot of new moves.
For sure.
Community is way bigger, probably. So it's insane.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your parkour when you were younger. So you started in Ghent, training in Ghent.
Yeah, like an addict.
like an addict. But how did you get into parkour?
Good question. No, I was watching television one night. Remember, it was like on television. Nico.
On the television.
Yeah, Nico
on the television.
Yeah, Nico and
What?
Matti. There was like this. This how do you say, reportage of people doing parkour in Belgium, and it was like doom breaking news.
What?
Youngsters jumping in the city. You know, you should check this.
And what year was it?
2007.
I think I might have seen it on YouTube actually.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
It still on YouTube?
It's on YouTube. Koppen, I think. Like it's like.
Damn, that's
it was
crazy.
super cool because we were like just watching, and you saw two crews. So the ones in Leuven and the ones in Bruges, and like. Yeah. Like they say, they were the first in Belgium. Of course, there were speeders moving more in Wallonie, doing big stuff back then. But that was like kind of the existing parkour.
I've been wondering for a while, like, who were the first people in Belgium to do parkour? Do you know?
I don't really know, like, but the people that I can't say that was really the first person to do it. Doesn't matter. Also, I think it was. The first people really being active and really pushing the limits higher were speeders, for sure. That came from more gymnastic backgrounds, but really went to the streets and did sick stuff. Like
more in Brussels then, probably.
Louvain-la-Neuve. They were studying there. So Charleroi also, like a region of Charleroi.
And in Ghent, did somebody teach you, or did you just start?
In Ghent, there were two guys, Philippe and BG. So Shen and BG, there was like the...
What the hell?
Yeah, they're more into stunts now. So like they have their own stunt team. But back then they were kind of finishing their studies, and they were doing parkour in Ghent.
What?
They were not living in Ghent.
Yeah, but
they
just
were
doing
studying
parkour
there,
here.
Yeah, like first spots like psychologie or yeah, that were like kind of their spots, you know. So I remember like early days, first months of training. I remember moving with BG, like
That's really cool.
bigger guy.
Yeah.
Like moving there.
Did you do like solo trainings first as well, or?
I started with a friend of mine, Bram, and
he's the one who filmed the videos as well.
Yeah, he was mainly like in a
some of the
really
videos.
good vibe and into filming and just like wow, having a crazy idea and let's
That's
go.
Cool, that's cool.
I mean, I was just a nuthead, you know, like just like jumping from everything. It was like wow,
You
know,
were
like,
pretty good though, like especially for that time. I've seen some stuff that you do like in your videos.
Yeah, I don't know, because the first, for me, there was like a milestone in this thing was like, first we were just like going on the street and saying, okay, we're gonna do parkour. We're just gonna jump around, and like we never started in a gym. No one told us you should do this, but it was more we go outside and we think,
just
it could
do
be
some stuff.
Maybe we can jump from there down, and then you film it from here, and we're gonna put it on YouTube, you know. And that was like how we rolled. It was cool until one moment I started to search on the internet, and we find it was called Parkour Federation, PKFet.
Yeah.
It was like this website with a forum.
That's crazy. Yeah, I've heard about those.
Yeah.
To meet
like,
each other, right?
Yeah, it was this forum,
That's
and
cool.
like logged in, had to find a nickname. Called myself BW from Bram and Ward, like Bram and me doing it. So I said BW Tracer. That was my my nickname.
Yeah.
And started to type things. There were many subjects. It was kind of active. I remember like sitting on this huge computer at my father's place.
That's crazy.
Posting on this thing like, hey, yeah. Or there was topics like Pasmurai, for example, like a wall run. And then people are saying, yeah, I'm having trouble with my wall run. I should put my, you know, it was before.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there was YouTube existed, but it was not that active, you know. Like the first years of me doing parkour, it really like boomed. Like YouTube went.
Yeah, it's like the golden age, kind of.
Yeah, the quality went up. You know,
Yeah.
at first it was like really shit quality. Like there was more. Then people started to make more longer videos. Like you could see. Of course, the British parkour.
Yeah, they were big.
Went fast and
Store
went
as
big. Before Store, even like I remember like the time of like Daniel Ilabaka and more like
the
Philly D and
really old ones.
Back then Store were still
I think I saw Toby in one of your videos.
He's
in Leuven, I think.
We met.
That was crazy.
It was cool.
I was so confused. I was watching the video. I was like, wait a minute.
Well,
Is that Toby?
I think that were like the years. It's mainly Nico, But we met many times actually. I like just to hang out.
That's cool.
To jump and to go to. They came to Belgium. We went to UK sometimes also. So it was cool.
But you knew you were doing parkour, because like if I think back, like it's crazy. Like when you guys start, it's like, how do you know you're like doing parkour? You know, I know there was YouTube probably, but like before YouTube, like how do you know I'm doing parkour right now? Like, you know, it's kind of weird. Was there already like a name, like this is parkour?
For sure.
That was already done.
Parkour Federation, Kop in de reportage, they were speaking about parkour not with a C but with a K, you know.
And
like they were also putting a lot of finger on parkour. What's the difference between free running and parkour? You know, they were a lot in these topics.
Free
still.
running,
yeah. So for us was kind of important to identify. Also nowadays, when you're outside, people know what parkour is.
Yeah, true.
But back then was like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? You're trying to break my wall. We're like, no, man, we're doing parkour. You know, what's parkour? Like, just
they don't know.
They don't know. And so nowadays, like also with like social media, image going so fast, like people being
it blows up real quick.
And everybody knows it. Like, and that's
some of the older people are still a bit confused. I feel like sometimes like the older people, when they're walking past, they're like, what are you guys doing? And I say parkour. And then usually they do know free running, because it sounds more like free running. It sounds obvious, but like parkour, sometimes they think we're like doing like, you know, like the army parkour or something, or like climbing parkours
Boy
or
Scouts,
something.
like
it's like, bro, that's not what we're doing. So sometimes they don't know, but the younger generation right now, because of social media as well, everybody knows.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
They're always like, do a backflip.
Yeah.
Hey, they're doing parkour.
It's like in skateboard, they used to say like,
it's true,
make a kickflip. Like they don't even know.
Or they think we don't see them, and they like watch like, oh, he's gonna do something. It's so annoying sometimes, but it's cool. How much were you training when you were younger?
Too much.
Too much.
Yeah.
Like every day or like.
Yeah,
every day.
for sure.
That's crazy.
But I was like, I say addiction. Huh? It was like
Yeah.
just after school, I'm going out, you know,
Immediately
like
training.
or just with my friend, we bike home and we say, okay, we stop. It was, you know, in the beginning, like that's why, like when saying parkour is athletes, I wasn't an athlete back then. You
You're
know,
just
I was
a
just
kid.
a kid jumping around. You know,
Yeah.
I was just like enjoying and climbing a tree. First is climbing a tree, and then you say, okay, there's a branch and another branch. Let's try to make a precision jump because we learned what a precision jump is. And so, okay, after a while you feel like, oof, okay, I need to improve. Yeah, we filmed ourselves so we could also watch ourselves
to be safer and like,
to feel like, okay, like we were going a lot on jams. I don't know how it is now, but like back in the days, I remember we were going every weekend to another city. So we said like in the forum, where is the jam this weekend? Okay, we're gonna go to Leuven. Then we went to Leuven. Sometimes was in Bruges, sometimes was in Ostende, some the seaside. Sometimes we went to Louvain-la-Neuve for sure. Ghent was part of that as well. That was also the way we were learning, and we could also feel like, hey, like this is how other people that are a bit more experienced or a bit further are approaching this. And it takes repetition, it takes training, it takes a
bit of dedication, I guess.
For sure, dedication,
passion as well, but that's obvious.
Yeah, but I mean the thrill of doing a jump and like saying like or being able to like, okay, kind of jump hunting, you know, like you say like, oh, I have this jump and I would love to do it.
That's true.
Yeah, that existed.
Also, one of the things I like is you're saying about like finding jumps. If I find a jump now in Ghent, I already know it's been done, or I know like who's done it.
You
like,
did it. You did something never. That
nobody
done.
has done. Yeah, it's always fun to find an NBD. You know, we call it, never been done.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like a lot of spots I go to, I'm like, oh, that guy did this, because I've seen it all on Instagram or something.
Yeah.
But I feel like back then you were just like, oh, we found this, and it's not really known as a spot yet.
Yeah.
No, it's just, this is a cool jump.
Pioneers.
Yes.
Kind of. Yeah.
Wasn't it like? Well, it probably didn't feel like that back then. It was just...
No, I wasn't conscious about it because it was just like, we were still discovering this thing also, and like, I remember watching so much YouTube videos, you know, like really following all this, and you see like, this is developing there. And they're doing it that way.
I didn't know there were so many YouTube videos back then.
It was quite big, huh? Like, I remember really the Danish culture back then. Like, also, UK for sure, and Holland as well. We connected really good with the crew from Holland. Yeah. The Johnnies, we call them.
Johnnies.
Yeah. It was really fun. Like Bartje Veranderlingen.
Oh yeah, I know.
For example, or Owner or Sepp and Paul and like. Yeah. The crew, nice guys. So we went to Amsterdam also to train.
Yeah, you went outside of Belgium as well.
Quite a lot. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, traveling. Holland is
Where did you get your money from?
Yeah, my mom.
She was sponsoring it.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Damn, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, it was fun. Traveling by train.
It sounds really fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Did you have like favorite spots or a favorite spot in Ghent or just in Belgium, I guess, to train? Where did you train the most?
Good question. For sure in Ghent, UZ, yeah. UZ because it's the Universal Hospital. Because it's a good spot because it's kind of covered. It's not completely covered, but it's kind of covered. And it's a bit... it's a bit abandoned. It's not an abandoned place, but there's not so many people there. So it's a nice place with many different walls, many different distances, bars to come on, like cat leaps, 180s, kind of everything's there.
I saw some really cool clips. Also, it's really fun. I rewatched all your videos before the podcast 2 times, and I watched them all, and it's like a perfect example because there's not so many videos. It's like 15 videos or something, and they're really short. You can like see your whole evolution. Yeah. Like every video, you can see you're a bit better. Like your tech is a bit better. The distances are bigger. It's so fun to see. And also, I was watching your videos, and it was like parkour. But then suddenly there was one video, and I read the description. It was like I started doing like going to school for acrobatics or circus. Yeah. So I will be doing less parkour. And then the video after is just like a circus video.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Yeah, for me, I broke with parkour at some point.
Yeah.
That was like, I think.
Why did you make the switch? Why did you say I want to go? Just because it was like a school, or
Yeah.
you
good
felt
question.
like you could go into that, like.
Yeah, but for me, this was like it's maybe the biggest switch in my life that like before when I was in like the last videos in parkour, I was really like pushing the limit.
Nothing else to do, just parkour.
I was studying for a sports teacher, but it was it was kind of okay. It didn't need like it was not super hard. Like I had a lot of time to do parkour besides. Still, I was also teaching, doing some demonstrations.
Okay.
And I don't know, like at some point I felt like felt a bit like too much like showing off, this showing off thing. I really like, and also the videos, and like after some point it becomes like you're almost moving for an image more than for
I understand.
for yourself.
Nowadays it's also like that. I try to not lose myself on Instagram too much, but I feel like when I'm training, you saw it today. I want a clip. I need a clip. To post on Instagram. But that doesn't mean I'm not training because it's because I don't like it or something. Like, I'm not training for that. It's just an extra thing.
But I feel it. Like before we were filming for YouTube. Now we're filming for Instagram. So in the same, I mean, it's part of your identity. It's part of your network. I understand. I get it. But me at that time, I felt really like it's a kind of fake thing. Like it's a bit like I had the feeling like I want to, especially if you perform it for someone else. True. I had the feeling that I wanted some kind of a human relationship. That's why like I enjoyed jumping in the street and there's an old person watching what I do and they're just like that live moment, that thing of like they're here together with me and they feel the impact.
It's way better to see it in real life.
It's great. It's great. And so for me, live performance and video is a very different thing.
It is.
And I went to study in Brussels, and this school like I will tell the story so you get it better. There was this circus school here in Ghent, and they asked us, we want to get more members, and we think parkour is super cool.
Probably,
Can you come and teach some parkour so we get new members? And we're like, let's meet, let's see. So we went there, and like a circus school, we went to an open training, and we saw people doing like all these type of crazy things, on a pole. Suddenly
they're doing swings.
They were doing very nice things. And we were like, let's stay around and like let's train. Let's do some circus. So we started to do the handstands, the juggling, the ladder walking, like climbing on poles. And like we started to get into this. And one guy asked me like, how old are you? And I said like I'm 20, and I'm finishing school in one year. I'm done, then I'm a graduated sports teacher. He said like, don't you think like being a circus artist would be something for you? And like, what do you mean? And he says, there's a circus school in Brussels, also existing in Holland and in France. There is many circus schools. You can audition, and then if they accept you, you can study for 3 years there. Damn. And you have like a personal trainer in a certain circus discipline, but you get also dance class, so classical dance and contemporary dance. There's theater classes. You get some anatomy, you get some biomechanics, but nothing like very specific on circus. So then I went into this school, and it was like kind of a bubble, Like I auditioned and they accepted me, which was crazy. I was in between, like there was maybe 150 people auditioning from all over the world. Damn. And eventually we were 20 in the class, and it was from South Africa, Venezuela, Brazilian, Germans, Spain, Swiss. That's crazy. So like that was kind of like suddenly was like, okay, 3 years. It felt
really big as well, probably.
And I'm going in this bubble, and I'm going into what this is. And I was working in a black box, a theater black box, like. So away from the streets, what parkour is streets.
Yeah, I can kind of understand now, because back then parkour, like there were not a lot of gyms and stuff inside. It was just like really free, probably.
Yeah. Maybe the first gym that existed in Belgium was the one which was close to Charleroi. I think Fleurus. I'm not sure about this. I think the guys are still making gyms, but I'm not sure. But that was the only gym that existed. It was quite far. So for me, parkour has always been an outdoor sports. Even nowadays, I'm like, sometimes I'm shocked. Like when people go climbing, I'm always like, why do we need to pay to do sports? I mean,
Yeah, true. Yeah, I also don't like it. That's
Yeah.
why I don't climb. It's
Yeah.
too expensive.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
expensive.
I like climbing,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I mean, it must be free. Like,
Yeah, it's true. Parkour is free.
Yeah, you break your shoes,
Yeah,
and
true,
you need
true.
new shoes, but then
Or you can
go
do
barefoot.
barefoot. Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some barefoot stuff from you in the videos on the UZ spot as
Yeah.
well. It was really cool.
Yeah.
And like also some moves I didn't even know like you guys did back then.
Mhm.
Like you did I think it was like stride, 360 cat,
Yeah.
and then 180 like in your bare feet. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Like a whole line. I was like, damn, that's so yeah.
Yeah, fun.
It felt really like raw
Cool.
parkour, you know.
Yeah.
It's so sick.
Passion. I mean, I feel it when you're speaking. I feel it. You have
Yeah.
this passion of watching clip and really
Yeah,
be
definitely.
like, wow. You feel
I
the,
love
the
parkour,
you
man.
feel the past of this person. You
Yeah,
know,
that's true.
training their body, getting to know spots, and like getting confident, and like yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
I've got another question. Let's go a bit deeper, man. Let's dig deep. I know what motivates me. I love parkour, that's for one. But when you were doing parkour, you say like it was my passion, it was my obsession. But where do you think that came from? Did you do something before, or like where did the love for movement come from?
Yeah.
Or what kept you going? Why did you keep training?
So many existential questions.
Yeah, I know.
No, movement in general. Yeah, like I think as many people in the community, ADHD or like
Oh, yeah, that's so true.
hyperactivity
Autism as well.
for sure. Like, but just like
We're all a bit autistic.
getting like like
Yeah.
tanden bijten, iets vastbijten, like get a grip on something and don't let go.
Yeah, that's true.
That thing. Yeah.
A bit of hyper focus.
Yeah. I also went quite deep into ping pong or like into this type of sports where it's just like don't know, like I have a double relationship with competition because like ping pong is super competitive. You know?
I wanted to talk about that as well.
Yeah.
Competitions in parkour.
Well, I think like I'm kind of I was kind of competitive in this thing. Like there is something like I want to be good at it. Something I want to be better. I don't know.
In
better.
parkour or ping pong.
Yeah, better than
Parkour.
what, you know? Like
Yeah,
parkour,
yeah.
just in general.
It's
just,
more. I think parkour is more, especially back then, like a competition with yourself, kind of. I want to do a bigger jump.
for sure. But also what you
I wanna
said
level
before,
up.
you're the one that unblocked this jump.
Yeah, that's true.
That's cool too.
That's
I
really
mean,
cool.
that's also something like, yeah, it's a competition with it's also between friends, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
it's true.
but when you will speak with other people that know me back then, I was sometimes could be an ass, you know. It's like we're checking a jump, you know, and like it's like we're barely warmed up, you know, and like we're pushing straight
And
away
just
to like
go.
to do it, you know, and like and not in a bad way, but like a bit like come on, yeah, let's go,
Yeah.
like a bit.
But you're pretty strong mentally, maybe because of you're so competitive. But like today, you were doing pretty big jumps and just doing them.
But I also remember, you know, like these jumps. I know I have been doing them.
You've done them, yeah.
I've been doing that. Maybe some of them were 10 years ago that I did them.
Yeah.
My body changed. My mind changed. The walls changed.
That's
you know,
true.
the bike lane today is different than before.
It's a whole different one. Yeah.
So it's so. Yeah, I don't know, but there's this switch, you know, where you say like, okay, I can do this. I'm confident, and I'm gonna do it, and that's just like a switch you make. So yeah.
But sometimes it's hard to switch.
For sure.
Some days are harder and
For
some
sure.
days are easier.
I have the feeling my switch to go is quite like mental blocks, really mental blocks.
I don't like them.
No, me neither. But
Not a fan.
I like to back off a jump rather than stick on it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Really...
Like if I feel like I'm scared for it, and like
yeah, that's
okay,
true.
it's good. A little bit of scare is good. Then I check it. But if I don't do it in 10, 15 minutes,
Yeah.
I will step away and I will
understand. If it
come
takes
back.
long, it gets really annoying.
Yeah.
But I always try to like keep like until the click is there.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't come, but then I feel bad for like sometimes I feel bad for a week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, why didn't I just fucking and
yeah.
then like it's like a nightmare, you know.
Yeah.
Before I sleep, I'm like,
Oh,
I should have done it. I should have just done it.
Intense.
It's so annoying. Yeah. I like really, but it depends on the challenge. Like if it's a little one and it's just a bit nasty and like, no, I'm not gonna, you know, like, nah, never mind.
But it's confronting, no? Sometimes also.
Yeah,
like,
it really is.
for
If
sure.
you really want to do it, Like, it's a weird dynamic. Like, you really want to do it, but also you really don't want to do it because it's like kind of horrible, you know?
Yeah, we spoke about it earlier. Like,
yeah.
I remember like doing this one jump, and like just before running to do the jump, I'm like, wow, if I fall, I could break my skull. You know, it's like horrible.
Yeah.
And then I remember like you're thinking this, and then you're in your run up doing the movement, you know.
Yeah,
And you
then
nail,
you're not thinking about it.
You nail not conscious. You're just doing this thing,
You're
but
just
like
doing
it just passed your mind just before. That's so weird, you know.
Yeah,
that's so
it is.
weird. Then why the fuck
human.
are you doing it?
It's just human. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, for
It's
sure.
just your mind, like, nah,
Yeah.
don't do this.
No, yeah, and
You're
like,
gonna die.
yeah, wear a helmet.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
No,
What the hell?
no.
I don't think that would like do a lot about the fear wearing like protection. It's such a stupid question I've had from a lot of people actually. Like, don't you guys wear protection?
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Yeah, but like my very good friend Key, one of the old OGs also. That's the
Already.
camera. For
Damn.
the camera.
Okay, let's take a little break. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. I think so.
Yeah.
We're back. Yeah, we took a quick break, by the way. All right, let's just continue. I have a new question.
Go.
How would you describe your style, parkour style, and also like what has changed? Do you still like the same stuff as you did before, or do you like more flips or like more acrobatic stuff? I don't know. You were doing some flips today, but
Yeah.
because your old style is pretty OG parkour, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
forwards, Kong,
Yeah.
cats, like
Yeah.
basic stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that as well.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Has it changed?
In parkour?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel sometimes when I'm training with like Mark from Brussels, for example, sometimes I feel I'm a bit dusty, you know? Like,
Yeah.
It's a bit like, I'm like, wow, swing, precision, but with 180
Yeah,
inside.
yeah.
I'm like, wow, 180 press.
That's Mark.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's try it, you know? And so I really love, I like it, you know?
The new
like,
stuff.
yeah, I like to feel like, oh wow, it's actually, and actually it's cool because I can base that new skill on what I've been doing before,
Yeah.
together with my acrobatic knowledge that increased. So like this 180 presses, like I remember quite easily I could do quite big lâché pris with a half turn, and it didn't scare me. It felt almost like I was natural thing to do. So for sure style has changed. Like not speaking about me, but like in general, like pants are way less baggy.
Yeah.
For sure. There's also way more branding in parkour nowadays, I think.
True, yeah,
like everybody has a shirt of
That's true. Store of.
Yeah, for sure. It feels like we're kind of following skateboard in this, you know, like
It's true, yeah.
like sponsors.
It's a good example though,
yeah.
because skating is really big now.
Yeah, it's
Everybody's doing it. They're in the Olympics.
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah. Parkour is maybe younger in this than skate, but like going kind of the same way.
True.
Well, a different way. Like maybe that's a bit what we were saying before, like about like wearing protection. Like and Key, my friend, he always says like, yeah, because he was doing BMX before, and he said like, yeah, you know, skaters, they learn by falling, you know, like you crash and then you crash again and then you crash for a third time, and the fourth time you will stick it, you know, and then it's like you made it, you know. And in parkour, we don't crash. Maybe we do a bounce, or maybe we.
But that's not really bailing.
Yeah, or we make a bad landing or something, and then we're not happy about it. But let's not we're not crashing.
No. No,
Like,
I'd rather not. I'd rather not.
No, but there's like this legendary crashes that like in parkour that is just like it could be lethal, you know.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. Yeah, a lot of stuff could be.
Yeah.
But then again, it's not. I don't know. It's relative, you know.
Yeah.
I posted a chimney slide. I don't know if it's like when you're in between two walls, you go down.
Yeah.
I did one recently, like really high, like 10 stories, and I did it. I posted it, and like a lot of my friends were saying like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like
Dude,
that's really dangerous."
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, for you maybe, I don't know. Like it didn't feel dangerous for me.
Yeah.
Like I was scared, but I knew like 100% it was gonna be safe.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's a bit relative.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
that's what I like about parkour. It's like I always compare it to driving a car or riding a bike. Like you're not like my dad said, like when you're sliding down, what if you like go left suddenly and you fall out of the building? I'm like, What do you mean? Like if you're driving, you're not suddenly gonna turn left. You know, I have
true.
control of my own body.
Yeah, true.
I'm not gonna like crash something immediately. You know how to drive.
Yeah.
And I think driving is more dangerous actually.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
there's
But,
people around you that you don't know what they're gonna do.
yeah.
And parkour is just you
Yeah.
and your surroundings as
Yeah,
well.
the building.
But
yeah.
we check them,
I mean,
we know it's good. I think there's it's just relative. It's
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about you.
Let's
All right,
not talk
your
about
goal.
danger.
No, let's not talk about that. That's for another podcast episode. Your goal for training. How has it changed? I mean, like, do you still train just for fun now, or do you only train for like rehearsing shows and stuff? Because I know you do like with B Flat. That's your brand, I guess.
Yeah.
You do a lot of shows, right?
Yeah.
So do you like have a couple of weeks that you only train for shows, or do you also just train for fun?
Good question. Depends the period. Nowadays, I enjoy training, useless training. You know. Just like do something like, whether it's training, whether it's movement, or it's something else
Just some
in
random
life.
stuff.
Like just do something that doesn't have a goal. You know.
Yeah.
That doesn't need to be productive. That doesn't need to make you gain money or make you stronger or make you more creative. Like just do something because it's nice. Because I kind of have this tendency of like always trying to be productive, you know.
That's true,
so B Flat is my or our circus company. Together with Key, we founded this circus company. We've now 4 performances on our own. We're doing all the productional side of it. Like we're really like writing fundings, selling shows, building up the shows, driving them, like everything.
What should I like imagine? Because I've never seen a show. I've seen a video on YouTube, so I kind of know what. But like, what is it exactly that you guys do?
So our first piece that we made, and that's maybe closest to parkour, was after school. After school that I finished, I had this thing of like, fuck black boxes, man. Like, I want to be on the street, and I want to reconnect with my friend and reconnect with the street, with the concrete things, you know.
Yeah.
And so we decided to make this project that was like based on parkour. So we didn't want to show what parkour is, but we want to let the people experience what parkour is. So we made a show called Follow Me, where the idea was we're going to have a meeting point somewhere in the city.
Yeah.
And we're going to make a full acrobatic journey through that city that we're going to prepare. So we're going to go make a site visit, decide
really cool.
We're going to start there. We're going to take that street. We go there because there we know that guy on that balcony. So we're going to do something with that balcony, and then we're going to go over the building, down again, and then to finish up on this square, and that's the end of
really
the show.
Cool. And like the audience just
follows
you.
Yeah. So we
really
give
cool.
them this kind of foldable stools, because that came from the idea of like, we want it to be inclusive. We want to be everybody able to see it. So my grandmother can't stand for 1 hour.
Bro.
So we want to give her
I also can't. I have to sit, bro.
So we give like everybody gets a foldable stool, and that's kind of cool, because then we have a group of 100 people with these seats moving around with us. It's like birds flying through the city, and then suddenly we go and sit, and we really claim the space for us. It's like when you're training with mates, you also go to a spot, and then
that's yours.
Spot, and then people stop and kind of watch it. We do the same, but we have like 100 people with us watching, you know, and we make different shapes in the like they're sitting in 2 long lines, for example, and then we make acrobatics in the middle. But what really changed there is that we really have a very direct communication to the audience. We really we don't tell them, we don't speak, but we really take them with us. We're like, hey, take your chair and let's go. You know. And sometimes we need to go over a little step, and then suddenly you see everybody like kind of water like flowing over it, and like, for me that's a bit like going over obstacles, like claiming a city, using the city in its original shape, not leaving a trace, you know, only a trace in the mind.
True.
All these elements of parkour, we put that in that show actually.
That's crazy.
And so that show, we are still playing it. It's been 8 years since we premiered it. We've been playing in more than 15 countries, street theater festivals, cultural centra, dance festivals. It's super nice.
And you really like use the environment, so it's always like a bit different, I guess.
It's same as parkour. It's like, hey, okay, I can do this movement, but then this movement I need to, we call it transposing, transpose it to another place.
True. That's so sick.
So that's one thing we are doing, or that we've been doing a lot, but we also have like inside pieces. So we also made a black box performance where it's also a lot of, we call it site-specific work, where we work with like really what's specific in this location and how can I integrate it in my piece.
Yeah. That's just parkour as well.
That's parkour. I mean, that's really the
using the
parkour
spot,
mindset.
man.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's
So,
sick.
but to reply your question, because you're saying like, what do you train for?
Yeah.
Or like, for sure there are skills that I'm like, well, I would love to make a piece with this, or because I think it's just a great, could be a movement, could be I play a lot of music too, could be some type of a musical practice that I say that's gonna fit super nice in like in a performance. I want to I want to manage that skill, you know? I want to train that skill. So then I sometimes you take 3 years or 4 years of a trip in training one skill. I mean, like, for example, head balancing, like keeping balance on the head. I think it's something I've been practicing for 10 years on and off, you know. It's like some weeks I'm like every day I'm standing on my head, and sometimes for months I'm not doing it, but then later I get it back.
That's great.
And then there's another skill coming in, and then you know, okay, I've been doing this before, so you kind of keep on building on this. So yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
How, like, because the shows you do are like rehearsed beforehand.
Yeah.
Right?
Not
So
all.
like
Some is
oh,
improvised
that's really
also.
cool as well. Is it like different, your mental game? Is it differently like when you're doing shows? Because you're not really gonna do the biggest stuff you can do, right? Because it's like really high risk, especially people are watching. So you have to like kind of look for something that's safe, I guess, relatively safe. You can do a couple times or without thinking, I guess. But like, how is your mental game? Like when you were younger, how did you commit to challenges? Was it like just send it? Or did you take your time, really break it down? And has it changed for doing shows as well? Or because there's people that just don't really think, or like sometimes it depends on the challenge, I guess. Yeah. Sometimes I'm pretty sandy. Sometimes I like to like look at everything and like break it down.
Yeah, maybe I think still the link towards video is kind of interesting for this, because it's very different to be in a rehearsal and to rehearse something without an audience, and to do something with an audience. So we rehearse, we prepare, we sometimes it's a full run where we do all the technical parts, all the tricks, all the things. We do them physically because we need it. But sometimes it's also just marking the movements, you know, like you say, okay, I'm gonna do la la la, I make this flip there, and then I make this roll here, and then you know, it's just a mental mapping of the thing. And then when the audience is there, then I'm full on, you know. And it kind of feels the same with the video sometimes, or when I see tracers sometimes, you feel them prepare something, or you feel them building up towards the moment they're gonna eventually do it, to film it, to get the clip, to get the so it's kind of the same, like this preparation towards something. It depends the jump, but it also depends the show. So I think there is kind of a parallel in there, you know, like everything needs their own preparation. Before I was kind of like, I like to have this thing of like, I'm just checking, throw one eye on it, and sometimes that's stupid, don't do it, but like not even check if it's solid or anything, just go, you know. And then I broke my arm once like this.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like jumping to a branch of a tree that was kind of high, and like I was like, we were like climbing.
It will be fine, you know.
Yeah, we were climbing this building like parallel, and then it goes higher and higher and higher, and then like, hey, there's a tree, wow, there's a branch, maybe I can like jump, swing, maybe, you know. And I jumped to the branch and it breaks. That was a big crash, and like that's my weakness, I think. Just to send it too fast, you know. Like it's good to be able to like switch and you go, but if you're not like, if you don't take the safety steps,
that's true.
I mean, those
are there for a reason. You gotta take the
so like that's check the material. It's the same in circus. Sometimes we are doing something with something that's not made for it, you know. Like it can be anything, but then you're like, please make sure it's solid, because.
But you would say like the shows you do are less dangerous than like a training day, because you already know kind of what to do.
Dangerous in small corners sometimes, and that's why that's true. That's what your father say when you're sliding in between the chimney.
Yeah, it's kind of relative.
It doesn't feel. Yeah, it depends also on how you are. What's complicated in our job, because it's our job, is that you don't always control the length. You know, you can choose to have a break in training, or I'm going to work towards this competition. But sometimes we have like seasonal work, tournees, where we have this show there, and then we need to travel, and there that show and that show. And after a few months, you just get like this kind of tiredness, or this kind of like
I can imagine.
You travel, you build up the show, you play the show, you build down.
Yeah.
And in between, you're having great parties, because festivals are great, and you meet nice people. So after a while, you're just tired, and you need to be conscious of this tiredness and take it in account, because that's why we don't do the biggest things or the most, In one of our shows, we're walking in 2 Chinese poles. It's like a pole dancing poles.
Yeah. I've
4
seen
meter
them.
high, and we have like this steel wire. It's only 5 meters long, but like we kind of balance over it like a slackline,
Yeah.
And like people think it looks super dangerous.
Yeah.
It is also kind of sketchy because it's a small wire
really
like
small,
this.
yeah.
But I mean, it's nothing. It's really, but you don't want to fall from it. If you fall from it, you're like.
But you're not gonna fall. You have safety measures, right?
Yeah.
You know what to do.
We're not attached. We're free,
but you know what to do.
Yeah.
Like, your body is your safety measure.
Yeah. Or you drop it down, or you catch the wire.
Yeah.
But like, it depends.
So sometimes people don't understand. Like, you can just catch the wire. But if you're like balancing on something, like balancing is a good example because it looks dangerous.
Yeah.
But like you feel when you're losing balance, you can just like go down to your legs, grab the thing, and you're safe. It's like people sometimes don't. Is there like, if he loses balance, he's done. Like, no, that's not true.
We've seen this documentary, which is called Man on Wire, and it's a documentary about Philippe Petit, which is a circus performer from France, and completely passionate about walking on steel wires.
Yeah.
So before the WTC towers were built in New York, I think it's New York. No, he heard about this, and he said, "Wow, they're gonna build these buildings for me."
Is it the guy who walked?
Yeah, he walked.
Oh.
So he went up and he installed this thing illegally without any permission. He installed it and then walked it. I mean, that's also kind of a nice example. Also, and these cities are living organisms. Like
true.
We build something, we construct something. It has a use. We misuse it. We use it in a different way.
True. Yeah.
In our own way, creative way, and then after. It was a moment. It was an instant. It was an instant, and then it's gone.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And it's beautiful. It's great.
That's cool. Yeah, I also I don't like it when spots get like broken down, but also it's kind of cool as well because like all your memories you have on that spot, every jump you did, it's gone now.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever gonna do that again. It's like, it's kind of sad, but also it's like,
it's part of it.
Yeah, I can like make peace with it. It's like, okay. I've done what I needed to do. But if you still have a challenge you haven't done, it's kind of...
I was in this parkour park in Brussels recently with Mark, and they were saying like, we will not change the setup because there are still people having challenges open.
Yeah.
And like then I was like, but outside, that's not your decision,
True, yeah.
Someday some worker will come and break it, and then that's it, and you can only accept it,
Maybe he builds a new spot.
For sure.
But then you get some new stuff.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of people talking about like it gets scarier as you get older, parkour. I don't know why, because I'm still really young. But they say like when you get older, like it gets scarier for some reason, or it's like harder to commit. Have you like, do you know?
Good question. Yeah.
Is it the same for you as well, or?
In some way, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it gets scarier if you don't, like for example, I'm 31 years old. Mm-hmm. I'm not old for this. There's still athletes being same age. But I think if you keep on going, like watch Nico, he has been going parkour, hardcore, like
a lot of times
since
really
he started.
Steady line.
Yes,
it's not going
steady.
down
No.
at all. No.
So I don't think he experienced like this. I don't think it's just an age thing. It's really like more the connection in your mind to movement and into this type of things.
Yeah.
So it's not just an age thing. Yeah. Maybe I'm not the right person to ask because I have not been into parkour on that level all the time consistently. I've been I've been moving all the time, but different types of movements. Different movements, different things. which was also giving new things, like new experiences. Like
I think your spectrum of movement
Yeah.
is way bigger than mine.
it's
'Cause
it's
You've
time,
done
man.
a lot of different stuff,
Yeah.
like acrobatics and circus stuff, and like probably did you ride like one of those bikes with one wheel?
Yeah,
as well?
unicycles.
So
yeah,
crazy, what
or
the-
juggling, for example.
Or juggling,
like we say object manipulation,
Exactly,
like
yeah,
all
yeah.
these things. Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff. Like I only do parkour, man.
Yeah.
And I don't even like flips.
You
So
have, you have time, man. You have time.
yeah, that's
I-
crazy.
I mean, for me, what was great was like, even when I was your age, like we were always hanging out with people doing slacklining in the park.
Mhm.
We knew the break dancers from Ghent. We were going to capoeira classes sometimes.
Oh,
Or,
that's
like
cool.
they were coming in the gym where we
Yeah,
were
a lot of
staying. Like,
different stuff.
so eventually, like we were parkour all the way, but we
Mhm.
were still like in touch with like
Other
different-
movements,
yeah, different ways
other
of movement.
cultures,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess.
and like it was also cool to like to go a bit deeper in something. I think for me personally, like to open up your skill set, to open up your world, even if it's something that's used or looks useless,
Yeah.
eventually you will be able to like reconnect it later in your in your pathway. You will see like, I remember I was doing this, and suddenly, it brings me to like this. Like it's for me that's the most nice thing that
It's
you feel
really
like,
cool,
wow,
yeah.
I have this skill. I like the skill that I've been doing many years ago, and now I can do something with it. You know, like that's
Yeah.
fun.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
sick. I also feel like I don't like getting older, but if you're like really old, some old people come up to me like when I'm doing parkour and they're like, "I used to do that. Back in my day, I did that." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, you did. Like, you didn't do that, bro." But like okay, but like when we're older, we're probably gonna be like, "I did that."
Yeah,
and, you
yeah.
know. I don't know. I want to feel proud when I'm
Yeah.
older to like show like my grandkids or something. Like, look what I was doing. You know, when I was your age. Look at this shit. It's crazy.
But that's the thing, like, is it? What's the value of it? Is it the value when you did it? You know, is it valuable when you're able to do it? Or is
show
it,
that you've done it.
That's maybe these athletes like, I got a golden medal, you know, like, and these golden medals, it's like that's the thing that they've accomplished.
But I think it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like a healthy dose of both.
Yeah.
Because I also like winning competitions. Of course I do.
It's recognition. It's getting
definitely.
recognized. I mean, like there's people doing crazy stuff just for themselves, and that's a great accomplishment for them as a being. Not
Definitely.
maybe not for society maybe, but like, or maybe yes, but just I don't know. I have this I have this weird relationship with this about recognition, and like, because we're live performers, we go on a stage, and the end of our performance we get an applause. So that's like people, they share like, wow, we really appreciate it. Yeah. Or in videos, that's maybe the times that it's been viewed or the comments that come on top of it. But like, I don't know. Eventually, why are you doing it? And why? Yeah, is it for who do you do it? In the first place, you do it for yourself.
Yeah,
no?
true. I mean, most of us start that way. You know, it might change maybe. But yeah. Well, what are your thoughts actually on? Because you said earlier you're really competitive.
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts on competitions in parkour? Because back then, I don't think there were a lot of competitions.
No.
Maybe some friendly competitions or something. But now there's like actual competitions.
Yeah, it's a big thing.
What if there were competitions back when you were younger?
There was I remember like, but it's more like the times where I was dropping out more.
Yeah.
There was like the first Red Bulls
Art of Motion
Sartori thing, like not Sartori, Santorini. No,
I don't know.
what's the name of the Greek city there? Very nice.
Yeah, with all the white stuff.
Yeah, I remember
I don't know the
one
name.
of these it was one of the first times they organized it. Yeah, and I was a bit like, that's really I'm not gonna train to go there. Like that was I was very sure that that's not my pathway. You know, that's not gonna be my goal. And I remember also having this, but that's when I was dropping out. But there was like this parkour against competition movement where they were really going like in this debate, like this talks of like competition is good, competition is not good. I have a bit the feeling like, please do whatever you want to do. You know, like if you want to do that, that's cool, but don't fuck it up for someone that don't want to do it. You know.
True. Yeah.
And then live and let live. I mean,
just do your own stuff. Yeah, exactly.
It would be a pity that it becomes like in gymnastics where they put points on the way you execute it, and because then you go out of style. But if you watch breakdance competition,
it's different.
Yeah, it's different. So they rate it differently.
That's still an issue in parkour also. In the style competitions. Like, it's skill, it's easy. You do the challenge or you don't do it. But style competitions are...
And tag, there is the tagging too.
It's also the tag thing, but that's a bit different.
That's a different thing, but that's very like measured things, you know.
Yeah,
but,
you don't need judges, you know. It's just you tagged or you didn't tag.
But I think also like sometimes competition, if you set it too fast, it limits the where the sport can go to, you know. It's a bit in gymnastics. There is like these tricks that they banned. They say this trick you cannot do it anymore. You will get hoe zeg ik dat? Geëlimineerd. You get suspended. You cannot join the competition anymore because you did that movement, and that would be a pity. I mean, if someone wants to do a triple Lloyd to a roll.
No, I don't think that would ever happen in parkour. No, that's against the whole. I think everybody would rebel if there was a competition that did that. I think everybody would be like, nah, we're not doing that.
I think that's a good thing, but I think that would be a pity, because it's the same in circus. If you're crazy enough to think about it and you were crazy enough to work for it and to put it on stage, then go for it. Nobody will stop you.
That's true.
Maybe they will stop you if it gets dangerous for the audience, but not if it's your own risk.
That's sick.
Competition. I don't know. I think it's a good thing if it can push things to a higher level, or if it can push.
Sometimes it helps me. It's also a bit more dangerous because I'm not paying attention, but like the vibe of the comp just gets me to send it sometimes. But then usually it works. But like I'm less scared, or like I'm the same level scared, but I'm like, that doesn't matter. I'm in a competition. I just have to do it. You know. So and then sometimes
which is a good thing and a bad thing. Well, it can be a bad
True.
thing also, because
there was a challenge in Hall 5, a Kong to a rail. And I was looking at it for about a year, I think. I was like, I never really wanted to do it. It was scary. But then it was a challenge in the comp. I did it in like 2 minutes. I was just like, it will be fine.
But then you're a competition animal.
Just doing it. Maybe. I don't know. I also don't like the stress.
Is it the high one there? The one
like
in
the corner, the high one.
It,
And it was really easy.
You're nuts.
And then I did it after. Like, it was super chill. Yeah.
Cool.
But that's like, it can help with some stuff, but it can also be dangerous as well, because maybe I wouldn't have been able to do it. Or...
and is it really like sincere? Like, is it, like, do you need that push? Like today you were saying, today there's sun, so I think it's a good day to do it. It's like, but that's for everybody. Like, what do you need mentally to be like, to do really it. Like, to be as Yeah,
that's a good question.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of like memories of jumps? Because sometimes people ask me, like my students, if I'm teaching, like, what is like the craziest thing?
Jump,
what's the craziest jump you ever? I'm like, I don't fucking know, or I don't know. Like, do you have like some memories of like the scariest or like the hardest jump you had to commit, or like a bail or something? I don't know. I always find it hard if people ask me. I'm like, I don't know, man. I do a lot of stuff.
I don't know. Like, it depends also. And it's a moment, no? Like,
it's true.
It's like a...
That's right.
Sometimes I think, but maybe that's because it's been filmed, and then you watch that image, and then you remember to do that jump. Like, that was kind of a...
the filming helps too, like, because my Instagram is full of stuff that I did. So, like, sometimes I rewatch some stuff, and I'm always like, oh yeah, that one. I remember now. Like, oh, that was scary. You know, it's pretty fun, I guess.
It's a way of keeping like an archive.
True. Okay, let's talk about what you do now, and how is it like different from parkour? Are there because do you train parkour a lot, like only parkour nowadays, or is it mostly like acrobatic stuff?
Good question.
Because today we only trained parkour. It was just a parkour training.
But I'm kind of, I like to train together with people. So like when I go to train solo, that doesn't happen very often.
Same for me. It does happen a lot, but I never feel like I trained. It's always like, oh yeah, I guess.
I don't know. Like, there is some practice that like training handstands or that stuff that I can do.
That
like,
can work.
Or like make some stretching handstands, like some maybe some physical work. Maybe this can be okay. But when I train, I often like train together with someone, and then I feel like, what's your vibe, you know? So I have friends doing parkour for sure, but I also have friends doing ground acrobatics or basing or flying, duo porté, like porté, where someone is doing a handstand and then we get a collective,
like,
or the teeterboard things, or like
that's fun.
Yeah, or Chinese pole. Or like I have many different skills that I don't actively train them, like parkour. I know it's in my deck, like the magician can pull a card.
Do they make you better at parkour? Do you think so? Like
these things?
Doing all the other stuff?
In parkour in itself, I don't know. But as a person or as an athlete or as a I don't acrobat, like the as an acrobat, or as a human being, I think
I would say you're a performer.
Performer,
You give shows. Today you also kind of performed for me. I'm gonna do this job. Show me how it's done.
As a performer, I think it's cool. One thing feeds the other, like, and then but training nowadays, when I train, I really enjoy like putting a nice music on big speakers in a dance hall, just like a linoleum, like nothing else than just this.
That's cool.
And move, and it's like can be sometimes look like dance. Sometimes it's very acrobatic. Can go to tricking sometimes. Depends. So it's like that's completely the opposite of parkour, because in parkour you do things with an object or with obstacles, and like once there is nothing, then what do you do? Who are you? What do you have? Like
I couldn't do anything.
But
I would just be standing there like, oh.
Yeah, but I think like me 10 years ago, I couldn't do anything else, or very few things. And like with the years and with the practice, and I mean, I've met so many people that like they show you a little thing and you're like, wow, that's cool. Yeah, I want to learn this. I want to be able to do that. And that's also training is often like exchanging. Each one teach one. The thing of like, I do something, and you learn from this, and then you will do something, and and we will we'll get an exchange. Like it's an exchange of skills, an exchange of knowledge, of experience, and that's something I really dig, and that's super cool to train in this way. I really like that. Yeah.
Same. Yeah. Do you like training, like your training how it is now? Yeah. Or is there stuff like certain aspects that you miss from when you were younger?
But the jams, for sure. The jams, and really take a full day. Like now, sometimes like with all the things you need to do in a day. You will get a training of 1 hour, 2 hours, maybe, but really like take a full day of like
just enjoy each other.
No worries about money, no worries about other things you need to do. It's just we go there, we're gonna train. You see friends and like a good day, and like get surprised of like, what the fuck did we just like, what did just happen? Like. And all the social aspect of it, that's super cool. That's super nice.
I like that as well.
Yeah.
Do you also want to meet up with some cool parkour people to train? Well, in Belgium we use the online Belgian parkour community. It's created by Parkour Uni, who is also the sponsor of this podcast. Parkour Uni has built 2 communities, one on WhatsApp and one on Discord. You can ask questions, find training partners, and stay up to date on every parkour event happening in Belgium. Anybody can join, no matter your skill level or experience. Click the link in the description to become part of our online community. And of course, a big shout out to Parkour Uni for helping to connect the Belgian community and also for sponsoring the podcast. Do you think, that might be the last question actually, do you think, or how do you think parkour has changed like the way you live or the interactions you have with people? Yeah. How has it affected your life in that way? Like, who would you be without parkour?
Yeah. Crazy.
That's a good question, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I have the same. I don't know.
But anyway, I think like I really dig cities. I really like cities and like the urbanism. Like how cities are built and how cities breathe, and that's also something that architecture. Like that's also something that's stuff that comes from parkour. Like to see a space and to feel like, wow, this space has so much potential. And like that's something that I really like, and also that I use every day in my work. Is like what is this space used for, and how can we change the use of it? You know,
True,
how
yeah,
can we
yeah.
put an audience inside? How can we change that space to some completely imaginary world, or something that's completely absurd out of the daily things, you know?
Yeah, true.
And so it's a way of
Just
being
think-
able to dream.
Another way of thinking.
Yeah,
I guess.
another way of thinking
Yeah.
Of working creatively.
Yeah. I hate traveling. I don't like it. But the only reason I do kind of like it is just because I can see the cities and I'm looking for spots constantly.
Yeah.
Like, I went on a date a couple of months ago, and I was constantly just looking at random stuff. like in the street I haven't walked before. I was like, oh, that might be a spot actually. I was not paying attention at all. Just looking at walls and stuff. So yeah, I don't know.
Hey, you weirdo!
Look at me! Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's a different way of
For
thinking.
sure.
Yeah, the city becomes way more
Fucking geeks. Parkour people are geeks, you know.
Yeah,
like
it's true.
In space geeks, you
kind
know.
of
Like
nerds. Nerds. Yeah.
Wow, which is cool, eh?
Yeah. it
Yeah.
is. Being a nerd is cool, guys.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Just do
Yes.
it. Just go for it.
Yeah. Just be a nerd.
Yeah.
That's a good one to end it on.
Yeah.
Just be a nerd.
Just be a
That's
geek.
crazy.
Yeah. No, and open up your world. I mean, like, it's good to do parkour. It's good to do other things too.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's good to enjoy that.
But just move.
Yeah. Voila.
That's a lot of people don't have that in their lives.
Yeah.
They just sit still all day.
Yeah.
Just move, man. Just getting off of your chair is also parkour.
Yeah. And which I really like nowadays. Sometimes some people say like, yeah, oof, it's dangerous, or I would never do that, or I'm too old.
Yeah.
People from 40. And then I'm like, you know, there's parkour classes for elderly people, you know?
Yeah.
And it's actually a prevention of falling, you know, like
True,
to prevent
yeah.
them of like, you know, so I don't think there is an age for it. There is just
No,
this,
definitely not.
if you think I need to do the same thing as the people are doing on Instagram,
it's different for everyone.
you know,
Yeah, you have to do other stuff.
yeah,
It's true. I've tried to encourage my parents as well
Yeah.
to like do it, but they
just do
don't.
parkour.
They don't want to. Like my mom's like, I couldn't. Like my arm hurts. My
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
hurts. She has like a lot of stuff on her
Yeah,
arm
yeah.
that hurts. I'm like, then don't use your arms.
Yeah.
There's like other stuff you can do, like little movements. It doesn't have to be like, as long as you're doing some random stuff, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna help you in some way. It's really fun.
My mom, she's 65, and she was part of the last project of our company. She's
Yeah.
performing with us, so she's kind of my flyer. So I carry her up until my shoulders and stuff.
What?
And we were doing like some table research just with a table, and like we found really cool ways for her to go over and under and you know,
Damn,
the
yeah,
table,
yeah.
you know,
That's really
just go on the other side of the object. And when we were performing this,
fun.
people in the audience, they're like, wow, they're a bit like completely overwhelmed of like, wow,
Yeah.
this old lady, because she has the gray hair, you know, and she's really cute, really small one with the glasses, and she's like, this lady, she's doing this.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, I could do that too, you know, and
That's
that's
true, yeah.
that's the message, you know, like parkour is for everybody. If you don't have money, you don't need money.
That's
If
true.
you
Yeah.
if you need physical movement, just go slowly, you know, like just
Yeah.
find something that's it's cool.
Yeah.
I really like it, and I think parkour offered a lot in my life.
Yeah.
And I
Same.
think it's really cool that the sport is developing like this,
Growing. Yeah.
and I'm kind of like people like you that do this kind of things. I think that's a positive thing for the community, and a positive it goes to a positive future. So
Yeah. Sick.
big up.
It's cool, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, bro.
Welcome.
It was really nice
Welcome.
to meet you.
Yeah.
honestly. And now we can switch to Dutch again.
Dutch, fuck it, joh.
Ja.
Genoeg Engels.
Nederlands! Gent, Gent.
Ambras, Ambras.